Developing this morning, evacuations are underway. This is from another wildfire up north, and this time it's near Ely.
And overnight, the U.S. Forest Service says a crew was working to get things under control. This fire is still 0% contained at last check. We want to check in with our Barrett Leone right now, who is tracking these developments. Are there any updates from first responders, Barrett?
Well, crews are back at work this morning, again working to contain what St. Louis County officials are calling the Burnside Lake wildland fire. And right now, some Minnesotans were asked to leave their homes out of an abundance of caution. Firefighters first responded to black smoke. You can see it here. And this is the north side of Birch Bay on Burnside Lake. This happened Monday afternoon. According to St. Louis County authorities, the fire remains in that heavily wooded area, and this was the first reported to be about 3 acres large, and this morning it's grown tenfold, now blazing at 30 acres, still 0% contained. Now, to put this into perspective, an acre is a little smaller than a football field. So let's get a better look at where this is. Birch Bay is north of the Twin Cities, north of St. Cloud, and north of Duluth, just west of Ely on Burnside Lake. The St. Louis County Sheriff says they've got multiple agencies helping out.
People in the area of North Arm Road and Skoglund should evacuate the area. Law enforcement is there along with our partners from Morse Fire, Babbitt, DNR, and many others. DNR Air Support is in the area as well, and we'll be trying to knock that fire down.
And we know that this area is popular for cabins, seasonal homes, but some good news so far, the flame has not taken any structures or damaged any structures. And right now the public is asked to avoid the area.
We know just beginning here, wildfire season. All right, Barrett, thank you. New this morning, police releasing new details. This is about a deadly shooting near the Mill City ruins on Sunday. They say just before 7 in the morning, they responded to the lower parking lot. This is for a report of a body inside of a vehicle. Well, there they found an adult who is dead from a gunshot wound. Officials say that they did find a gun as well. The NPD homicide unit is now investigating.
A 19-year-old is now behind bars for the death of a local Army veteran and advocate. Renaya Allen made her first appearance before a judge yesterday. She faces charges of murder and criminal vehicular homicide. A memorial sits outside Rick's Coffee Bar. That's where that deadly clash happened. This was about 2 weeks ago. Police say 38-year-old Amos Ferrier confronted 3 people stealing his car. As they took off, Ferrier was thrown from his vehicle and hit his head. He died 2 days later.
Now to the live desk, Maria Lissignoli joining us this morning following a hit and run in the East Metro.
Yes, today we're expecting to learn more from police about a hit-and-run investigation in Maplewood. Officers say they've made an arrest and recovered the truck they think was involved. They found a man lying on the street at Rice and McCarran's Boulevard just after 9 p.m. Saturday. Witnesses told them they saw a dark-colored pickup hit the 37-year-old man and then take off. And that victim is still critically hurt. Police say they want to thank the community for helping them during this investigation. We're going to continue following this and update you as soon as we get more information from police.
All right, our Maria Lissignoli with that update from the live desk. Maria, thank you. Well, at 6:05, the Trump administration backing down on the so-called anti-weaponization fund. For now, this after a legal challenge and intense backlash from lawmakers.
CBS News' Bradley Blackburn tells us the battle in Washington comes as President Trump promises peace talks with Iran are moving forward.
The Justice Department says it will stop work on the $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund to comply with the judge's ruling, which temporarily blocks it.
This is reimbursing people that were horribly treated.
For weeks, President Trump defended the program that would give taxpayer dollars to people who claim they were unfairly targeted by the federal government. But CBS News learned the administration planned to scrap the idea following a meeting between President Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson. The fund faced fierce bipartisan backlash in Congress.
This is corruption in broad daylight.
Especially after the DOJ declined to rule out payments for January 6th defendants.
I do not think 1 penny of any fund should ever go to any January 6th insurrectionist that was in the Capitol.
Senate Democrats unveiled legislation to kill it permanently.
Democrats will not stop until it's well and truly buried and can never see the light of day.
This as the stalemate between the U.S. and Iran continues. President Trump posted on social media Monday that talks are continuing at a rapid pace with Iran after Iranian state media reported the regime would suspend peace talks and open other fronts in the war, while accusing the U.S. and Israel of ceasefire violations. Also Monday, the president said Israel and Hezbollah agreed to stop shooting at each other, following separate conversations with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Hezbollah representatives. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The Israeli prime minister confirmed the call with President Trump, but said that his military will continue operations in southern Lebanon. And the U.S. war with Iran is likely to take center stage on Capitol Hill today. That's where Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to appear for his first congressional hearing since the conflict began.
A judge denied bond for a former ICE agent arrested for his actions during the surge in Minnesota. Right now, 52-year-old Christian Castro is being held at a Texas County jail. He's accused of shooting into a North Minneapolis home in January and then lying about what happened. The next step is extraditing him to Minnesota and holding trial. No court hearings have been scheduled just yet.
There is a new council to document what happened during Operation Metro Surge. The governor officially forming the new council on Monday. The council has 21 members from across the Twin Cities. They are tasked with creating a public record. Now, the former Hennepin County Judge Peter Cahill, he'll chair that group. You may remember Cahill presided over the trial of former police officer Derek Chauvin. Governor Walz calls the council, says will ensure people's experiences are documented, preserved, and heard.
Frankly, children in our country deserve a sense of safety and security.
That was one of 4 people chosen to represent the Twin Cities in accepting the 2026 JFK Profile and Courage Award. Now, we showed you yesterday morning these 4 community leaders who accepted the honor on behalf of all who live here. Among them is Superintendent of Columbia Heights Schools, Zena Stepnick. She spoke to WCCO yesterday and she called the award a true honor and says the people of the Twin Cities deserve this.
It's really important to find that courage from within, despite the risks that may come, to do the right thing.
She adds during Operation Metro Surge, they had 7 students taken to detention facilities, including Liam Ramos, the boy in the blue hat who really became a symbol of immigration enforcement here. She says 6 of those students are back in class as the school year winds down.